Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to another episode of Elder Scrolls Online Saturday. It is Thursday, I know that. So the reason I did it today is because, we just got a bunch of Elder Scrolls news, and it's actually one of the biggest news drops we've got in a while. So the game just came out on pre-order, and we just learned all the pre-order bonuses, and we got a new trailer too. So we got a lot of information, and so instead of doing MMO chat today and Elder Scrolls Online Saturday on Saturday, I decided to switch up the days just because I wanted to get this news out here. And also today's a very special episode because I'll be giving away a copy of Elder Scrolls Online, just like I said I would. So definitely an exciting episode. So first we'll be talking about the pre-order information. We'll be going over the two different copies you can pre-order and all the bonuses, and some of the bonuses are pretty big, as you know, so I'll get into that in a little bit. Then we'll be quickly going over the developer question of the week. I thought this week's wasn't too good. There's not a lot to talk about. So then we'll be talking about the giveaway, and so someone's gonna walk away from this episode with a copy of Elder Scrolls. So with that being said, let's just get into the news about the pre-order. Alright, so there's two editions of the pre-order. There's two editions you can pre-order right now. So first is the Explorer Edition. Now, the Explorer's Edition is going to cost you $60, and all the bonuses are digital. Whereas the other version, you can get some physical bonuses too. So let's talk about what it includes. So the character you make, no matter what the race, can join any alliance. Now this is huge. This is some crazy news, and I was so shocked when I heard this. So basically, no matter what race, like I could make a Khajiit and play on the Ebonheart Pact, and this is awesome. And I also have some concerns about it, but right now it's really awesome just because now that means, like, for guilds and stuff, people could join, my guild and play as like a Khajiit, but people could also, play it. That's like the same for any guild, so it's super exciting, and just really excited for that. The whole time the game's been announced, I've been thinking about, what kind of character I want to make. I'm still gonna make a Nord just because I already have like a character planned out, but I mean, really crazy stuff, and some really shocking stuff. I don't know why they didn't announce this a while ago in terms of like people planning their characters and stuff. I'm sure they kind of didn't think of it until they were thinking about what pre-order bonuses they wanted, but yeah. Really crazy, and I have some concerns about this too in terms of PvP now. One big problem I have is the way that people are going to identify, who was on their side and who was on the other side. Enemy alliances was mostly going to be race, because I mean, almost all the races, right? You can pretty much tell which race it is when you're looking at them. I mean, some like the Nords and the Brentons look similar, but I mean, you could pretty much tell. So I'm a little concerned about how they're gonna make it so that you can easily identify an enemy alliance. I'm sure there will be a way, but as we know, like, there's not gonna be huge name tags over a player. And I would say like the style of the gear, but I know people can wear the same style of gear if they want to. So I'm a little confused about how that's gonna work. Maybe it will just be like you have to figure it out for yourself, but. We'll just have to wait and see, but I see that as a, pretty big problem in PvP if they didn't do something to, fix that. So let's move on to the next bonus, and it's the Skyler, and it's this little pet that will follow you around in the world, and this is pretty cool. I mean, we didn't even hear about these pets, so basically this thing is gonna follow you around when you're in game, and fight with you and things like that. So pretty cool, and you'll see a picture on the screen of it. It's pretty cute. So that's that. And if you buy the Explorer's Edition, you'll also get 4 treasure maps that will lead you to big items in the game, and I really think that this whole treasure map idea is really cool. I'm really excited about it. I don't think a lot of MMOs have done this, but it's pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of the Skyrim treasure maps, and I really like it. So now let's talk about the Imperial Edition. So this is, I mean, call it whatever you want. It's kind of like a, special edition of the game. A lot of games have that. But it's called the Imperial Edition for a pretty big reason. So you can buy 2 different kinds of the Imperial Edition. You can buy the digital Imperial Edition, which you can buy on Elder Scrolls Online website, or you can buy the physical edition, which you can buy on any participating realtor. So basically, let's talk about what the physical edition comes with. It comes with a 12-inch Mogul Ball statue, and obviously we all know who Mogul Ball is, and it looks pretty awesome. Again, picture on the screen. But it looks pretty sweet. It also comes with the Emperor's Guide to Tamriel, and it's made by Flaccus Terentius. It looks pretty cool. Looks really detailed, nice pictures. And then we also have a map of Tamriel, and this isn't like an in-game map, this is like a physical map that you get when you pre-order the game. It looks really nice, and again, picture on the screen of that. It also comes in steel packaging with the limited edition steel case, and it's decorated with the color of the Imperials, which is pretty cool. So that's all the bonuses that's exclusive to just the physical edition. Now let's talk about the items that will be included in the digital edition and the physical edition too. So first off, you get the option to play as an Imperial. Now this is just crazy. I mean, I thought the other news about the races was huge, but this is just, you know, a new race to the game. That's a huge announcement, especially when we're like 2 months from launch. But yeah, you can play as an Imperial, and you can play on any alliance. They're gonna have their own skill lines, just like the other races, their own styles of gear, and yeah, some really cool stuff. This is just so crazy. I'm really like almost overwhelmed with it. I just can't believe that they're making the Imperials a playable race. I mean, it's awesome. I'm totally for it. And it's pretty cool. It looks pretty exciting. So along with that, you're gonna get also the ability to craft Imperial gear. You can also turn the kind of gear you have into Imperial armor, which is pretty cool. So we know that different races have different styles of armor. So basically, let's say I have, I don't know, iron armor. That's just an example. I can just turn that into the Imperial style without even having to play as an Imperial. So that's pretty cool, and it's gonna give you options of, you know, you basically have 2 choices when you get an armor of what you want it to look like, which is nice, and that's a nice little bonus. You're also going to get the Imperial White Horse when you play, and it has increased speed, which is actually really cool. So it's definitely going to be something that you're going to want if you're going to be using mounts a lot. You also have the Rings of Amara, and we've actually heard about this before. But basically, if you complete the Ritual Amara with a friend, you're going to get extra experience points when you play together. Now we all know that Amara is kind of like associated with marriage, so you know, they're not calling this marriage, sort of like a friendship bond, if you will, but I see a lot of people using it as marriage, especially in the role-playing community. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and I thought everyone was going to be able to get these rings, but it looks like it's just a pre-order bonus. Maybe it's everyone who pre-orders the game will get it, and there'll be some way to access it in-game. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, so that's pretty cool, and definitely if people play together a lot are going to want to use that. Again, in the role-playing community, I think a lot of people will use it as like a sort of marriage thing. Next we have the Mud Crab Vanity Pet, and this is a mud crab that follows you around and fights with you, just kind of like the other pet that was in the Scuddler, that was in the Explorers Edition, but this is a mud crab, and I really like this. I mean, I know it's not really lore breaking, but it is a little, I mean, goofy. It's like a mud crab, but I think it's pretty cool. And the mud crab looks pretty nice and detailed. I mean, I would put a picture on the screen, but it's pretty small. But it looks pretty nice, and I mean, I think I'll have some fun playing around with that. So all in all, some huge news, especially with just the pre-order. Obviously, I think the biggest news was about the races. I mean, being able to play as any race and being on any alliance, that's huge news, and I'm sure so many people are going to be happy about that. You know, another thing is that, you know, being able to play as an Imperial, I mean, I know lots of people wanted to play as Imperials, but, you know, weren't going to be able to because it wasn't a playable race, but now they can. So just some really exciting news, and like I said, probably the biggest news drop that we've gotten in, like, I don't know, like a couple months, so some pretty awesome stuff, and I'm super excited. Personally, I'm definitely going to be picking up the physical edition of the Imperial edition of Elder Scrolls, so I'm really excited just for that. I'm definitely willing to push out $100 for that. So now let's talk about the trailer that was released with the game. This trailer didn't like have a lot of stuff. I just want to quickly talk about it. It was pretty awesome. So it was another cinematic trailer. It was pretty cool. So basically it started off where the last trailer ended with the 3 alliance leaders, you know, in a circle about to fight each other. And then this giant dark anchor came down and they had to fight off, you know, some of Mogul Ball's Daedra's, and it was pretty cool. So I think the first one kind of showed more PvP, and then they wanted to show some PvE with this trailer, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with it. I kind of liked the last one better, but this one was really awesome too. The Daedra, I think they did a really good job with the makeup for the Daedra. Those things look really menacing. Yeah, but they did a really good job with it, and if you guys haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend you do. So yeah, let's go into the developer question of the week.
Hi, my name is Mike May, and I work for ZeniMax Online Studios as a concept artist, and here's your question of the week. In a new cinematic trailer, The Arrival, you caught a glimpse of the threat Molag Bal poses to Tamriel. If you had to fight this abomination, what would your plan of attack be?
So I didn't think this question was too great. I mean, it was okay, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I wish they asked us something about the pre-order or something like that. But anyway, so what would I do to fight the Daedra? I mean, I guess my best bet would be to get as many people as possible. You know, I'd probably actually use ranged, because a lot of those Daedra looked like they were pretty fierce up close. Yeah, so definitely a lot of ranged soldiers. I saw a comment on the YouTube video that some guy said his plan would just be run away, so something like that. Probably either ranged, a lot of ranged like archers and stuff, or just run. I mean, those things look really menacing. Like I said, they did a really good job with the makeup. I think they overall did a really good job with the cinematic trailers that they released. I mean, Cyrodiil just looked really awesome. I'm sure that, I mean, that was all computer generated, but it looked just super great. Yeah, so I think they did a really good job with the trailers. I know that the actors looked pretty close to the real thing. So again, props to the makeup artist. And this thing must have costed them like a fortune, just because, I mean, just how awesome it was, and you know, just about how much action was in it, and how much makeup and effects had to go into it. I mean, all the magic that was in it, and like the dark anchors, I mean, that's all special effects, and it looked really good, so I'm sure it costed a lot of money. Just quickly, before I get into the giveaway, let's just talk about what else we got this week. We got a Tamriel Chronicle, and we also got a couple new wallpapers, which are really nice. I always have an Elder Scrolls Online wallpaper going on, so right now I have like the one with the tents and stuff, and I really like these. So that's pretty much it besides the giveaway. So first, let me tell you guys just how I did the giveaway, just so you guys know how I did it, and then we'll just announce the winner. So first, I did the giveaway by, I took all of my subscribers on my subscriber list. Again, some of them are private, like, so I can't actually see them. So I took all of those and gave them each a number, which was in order. And then I took all the people who commented on my giveaway video, but I couldn't see them subscribe, which was like, I think like 2, and gave them a number. And then basically I just went to Google, I got this random number generator, and I got it, I told it just to pick a number between 1 and like, I think the max was like 88, because I think that's how many people were actually eligible to win, because that's how many people I could actually see as subscribers, or they commented on that video. So it was completely fair, completely random, and the chances were actually pretty good. I mean, if you think about it, 1 in 87 odds aren't bad, especially for like a giveaway. Yeah, so the odds ended up being pretty good, and it was completely fair. One thing I did want to mention is that I know there are 2 editions. I'm giving away the Explorer edition, but if the person who wins does want to upgrade, they can I'll just send them a check or something, and then they can use that $60 towards Elder Scrolls Online, just the Imperial edition, so they can just go to the store and use, you know, $40 extra. So the moment you all been waiting for, the winner of the giveaway is Nate Wilkerson. So congrats, Nate, you won. So check your messages, and I'll definitely send you a message with all the details and stuff like that, asking you what edition you want and things like that. So I know some of you guys might be bummed out, but I just want to thank you guys all for subbing. You definitely helped my channel grow. And just in terms of the future, I'll definitely be doing more giveaways, probably of the Elder Scrolls. I mean, I don't know if I'll give one away before the game actually comes out, probably not, but you know, the Elder Scrolls is a game that's just gonna keep, you know, getting more content, so I think giving it away is still, you know, a decent thing to do, even though some of my subs might buy it, so I might be better off giving away you know, a different game. But definitely giveaways are going to be part of my channel, just because it does give back to you guys, but I mean, it does also help my channel grow and get me more subs. So yeah, guys, thanks everyone who participated, and thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, if you guys were waiting for MMO chat, that is going to be Saturday night. So yeah, just wait for that. Like I said, I just wanted to do this video tonight. Yeah, guys, so definitely more videos coming. Elder Scrolls Online Saturday is going to continue to go. So I know a lot of you guys have asked, but my forums will be up this weekend. Yeah, so hopefully they'll be pretty awesome. Having one of my subs, Jean-Paul Boyle, is actually working on some artwork for it, and he's just an awesome sub, and I can't wait to see what he does. Yeah, so really just guys, thank you guys for watching, and again, if you want to join my guild, it'll be, forums will be up this weekend, and hopefully we can have like a discussion and get to know each other. And the really good news is that if you guys, I know at least one person said they wanted to join my guild, but they were playing as like Gajit or something. The good news is any race can join my guild now as long as you pre-order the game, and if you're gonna get the game, there's no reason not to pre-order, so hopefully we'll get some different races. So thanks so much for watching, guys, again, and I'll see you in the next one.